Hello, everyone, and welcome to Triple Threat. I'm here again. My name is Big D. I'm here again with the California Kid to my right.
Hey.
And on the phone again is the Pipe.
Konnichiwa. Hola.
He's
international flavor in there.
Hey, nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. Well, I know at the beginning I said we was gonna be more than just wrestling, but unfortunately, because it was WrestleMania and a lot of stuff happening in WWE, we didn't get into other stuff. So I wanted to start off with talking about the blockbuster when this podcast hits the air, it's going to be already out. Iron Man 3.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. By the time you do this, I probably would have already seen it. Probably twice.
He said probably
twice. This is wrong. Got it, yeah. But yes, that's going to be a big one. So, yeah.
This one looks like it's going to be epic.
Going to be what?
It's going to be epic.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be epic. Look, each trailer, you can tell Tony Stark is just going to go through so many dramatic, crazy stuff in this one film. It looks, the one thing that I noticed right off the bat with these trailers compared to the first two movies.
What is that?
You don't hear Black Sabbath Iron Man at all.
Well, I guess they didn't want to pay Ozzy and them any more money.
No, it's not just that. I'm just saying, like the first two was more about the character doing these things, amazing things, heroic things. Like this one is just an occasion, like it's gonna be very dark. Like he's just gonna be going through the wake ringer, and I honestly believe this will be the best one of the three.
Well, they're trying to make most of the superhero movies dark because of the Dark Knight.
Well, yeah, but I'm just saying, you know where I'm coming from, right?
Yeah, we know you coming.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just saying, like, this one is going to be epic. Now, the real question is, two questions come to mind. One, will it be better than Avengers?
Nah, I can't really tell because I haven't seen Avengers yet.
I have it on good from a reliable source who actually got to screen the film, that being the movie Mosquito Mascali. He saw it, and reviews were very positive. Apparently the film is pretty good, but here's the thing. Now, better than Avengers? He said no. But he said it was a good movie. He said it was really good. He said it was exactly, it's definitely a good Iron Man. And he said that he did make it clear that he too, as I do, don't think that Robert Downey's going to come back for another after this. He said this, and in my opinion, I think maybe it's best they do end it at 3.
I think in terms of him playing the character, I think he's going to end it with part 2 of Avengers.
Yeah, I think it'll be over then.
I think it would be a better fitting with him being it. What you said, you say you haven't seen Avengers, right?
I haven't seen it yet.
Didn't I give you my DVD copy weeks ago?
Yes, I still haven't seen it. Sorry.
Yeah.
He's got my Django too.
But the second question I had compared to Avengers, will it make as much money as Avengers, let alone break the record?
Doubt it.
They're saying it's already made like what, 200 million internationally.
How did international get it before we do?
Yeah.
It's this thing now where a lot of films, are getting the international releases before America. I don't know why that's become a thing, but
I could tell you why. Because
international has a lot to do with box office these days.
The Chinese have a lot to do with Hollywood now. They have a lot to do. Like China has a lot to do with production these days. And especially in Hollywood, they own a lot of that.
And then they wonder why everybody gets a bootleg early.
Yeah.
But according to Gwyneth Paltrow, she was asked on the red carpet. I think they said that whether going to be another Iron Man 4, and she said no. I doubt that seriously if the money is right.
That's what I heard. Like Robert Downey Jr. All he said about it so far is they're going to try to renegotiate his contract.
Well, if they fold, there will be an Iron Man 4 because I think he'll come back for the money. But I think you know, for creativity's sake and for the sake of a good story, I think they should just end it at 3. But
well, who do you think other than Robert Downey Jr. can play the part?
You know, I said that. I posted on my Facebook account. I went there, bro. Go on it. Oh, that's the same question. And sorry. A lot of people were saying like no one else can do it. I mean,
I don't
like,
think
at
so.
the moment, I can't really picture anybody else doing it.
Me neither. I couldn't imagine who would play that role. There's nobody I can think of who could play that role. He is Tony Stark.
I mean, to have that swag and that coolness. I mean, you know, basically own that character, painting that character as with Iron Man as much as Tony Stark. And I remember, at the beginning, when people said Robert Downey Jr. was going to take that role, everybody laughed it off, and this ain't going to work. And man, he shut those people the hell up.
Oh, he owned it. He walked in and owned it.
So, I could, like, if he really insists on putting it down, I just think Marvel's going to touch Iron Man for a good while, maybe a few years.
Yeah, hopefully.
That is gonna be a big blow. That is gonna hurt.
Yeah. There's also news that 2 characters have been confirmed for the next Avengers movie, and that's Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver, which I find kind of funny because aren't they X-Men characters? And I think Sony would have a problem with that.
Not sure about if those are the 2 or. But I think that will become an issue if they are in fact X-Men character. Like that's gonna coexist or.
I know the Marvel Universe switches with villains most of the time, but I think because they're Magneto's kids, that would be a problem, and you know Sony might try to tell them, nah, they can't do that.
I bet we'll have some issues of that when Comic-Con starts this year.
Yeah.
Hopefully. You know, Marvel is one of those companies that will give you facts at Comic-Con. They don't just do the whole play around, maybe not kind of thing, you know?
Yeah.
Is there any truth to rumor, like last year, that Spider-Man might be in part 2?
Like I told, it can't happen. I told you, Sony owns the rights to both the X-Men and Spider-Man. So they can't be in Marvel movies.
You don't think they could reach a deal?
They can, but I doubt it.
I'm just saying, if the money's right, you know, anything can happen.
Yeah.
Just like we didn't think Disney was going to present the new Star Wars movies coming in a few years.
Nobody could have seen that coming. But
so anything's possible. I think it would be cool if they get Spider-Man involved with that. And again, talking with Sony, maybe even Wolverine, but that's just shooting too high. That's optimism talking.
Yeah. Speaking of Wolverine, did anybody see the pics for the Wolverine on set of the new X-Men movie?
I didn't see it. I heard about it.
I didn't know there was going to be another X-Men movie. I didn't know there's the Wolverine movie.
Well, that and X-Men.
The Wolverine movie is actually coming this year. I don't mean to add a sub question, but have you noticed compared to superhero movies this year with like Iron Man, Superman, and Kick-Ass even and Thor, have you noticed Wolverine's kind of being put on the backside a little bit?
Well, I think people have been skeptical because the last movie wasn't that good.
Saying, like, you know how the other superheroes are getting big pulls, these big buzzes, and Wolverine's kind of getting that small little buzz.
What hurt Wolverine, what hurt the franchise, is when they did Deadpool wrong. That really angered a lot of people.
Yeah, that angered a lot of the fans.
Deadpool,
or just the whole character?
The whole character was messed up because the Deadpool has a real serious underground fan following.
Oh yeah, you're talking about how pissed they could be. They pissed now because I guess they're doing a Deadpool game, and the company that's doing it isn't release any screenshots or anything.
And they are pissed.
And they want them to pre-order the game, but people are skeptical because Now they're saying that the game's gonna be lower than $60, and for some gamers, that's a bad
That's
sign.
a bad sign. That's a bad little sign right there.
So
Yeah, that's not good.
but yeah, I can understand because in Wolverine Origins, they totally fucked him up badly. I mean, he was a fucking ripoff of Baraka from Mortal Kombat,
That was not good.
and that sucked.
I just want to give major, before that, I'd give major props to Reynolds for the beginning of that movie. It's just like, if any character Reynolds can pull off, it's Deadpool. Because Deadpool is kind of an asshole, ain't he?
Yeah, crazy.
Yeah, so I
Nut
understood
job
that
asshole.
guy. I remember watching that the first time, and my wife was begging Ryan Reynolds to shut the fuck up. So,
I mean, at the beginning, it was fine. At the beginning, it was fine, but then when it came time to do the changeover, they ruined everything.
I mean,
that's what I heard.
They took a crap on it.
I mean, they messed that movie up. I mean, Deadpool and having Will I Am in the damn movie made no damn sense. Seriously, what is with Hollywood getting anybody from the Black Eyed Peas to play any part in any movie? I mean,
You're thinking about the Sean Lee movie, ain't you?
Yeah, that too.
You saw that movie?
No, I didn't see it. I'm talking about the guy from the Black Eyed Peas that played Vega.
God, it was bad.
We were saying that, and it was seriously nothing else on TV. So I said, "What the hell? I'm gonna give it a shot."
Oh Lord!
If that didn't make the first Street Fighter movie like the damn Godfather.
Oh, it did. That movie. Oh my goodness.
The way that you want to talk about butchering a character, the way they did Bison.
Oh God, it was awful.
In a suit.
It was awful. It was one of the worst things I'd ever seen.
Was it worse than them making Ryu and Ken in the first Street Fighter movie, Drug Runners?
Oh, much worse.
Oh, it was worse than that. I mean, the first Street Fighter movie had some redeeming qualities at least. Raw Julia owned that freaking part, and I felt so bad.
Raw Julia was like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna die, but I'm gonna play my ass off."
And he did. That's the only reason they still show that movie on television is because Raul Julia really killed that performance. He owned it. That's the only reason I can watch that movie is because of Raul Julia and that scene he had with Chun-Li.
Definitely. So, a real question. Well, in your opinion, you know I have to go there, G-Kid. The Chun-Li movie, worse than the Dragon Ball movie?
No.
I didn't even see Dragon Ball because I would fucking pissed off.
Freaking lucky, my friend.
No, nothing. Not even Mortal Kombat Annihilation was as bad as the Dragon Ball movie.
What about the Tekken movie?
I haven't seen that one.
You saw it on Netflix that once.
I haven't seen it yet. I don't know how bad it is.
I saw the Spoonie on the Spoonie experiment. He did a review on it. I'm glad I didn't watch it. It looked just stupid.
There was nothing else available in that, but going back to what you were saying earlier about Wolverine, it fits because if you understand the plot with this next X-Men movie is like the people from the past are going in the present or Days of Futures Past. Are y'all familiar with that story? The comic?
I think it's taken from the comics where they are now because of what's going on. Because in the comics, Cyclops, I guess, has gone bad. And now, in order to try to help him, Beast went back in the past and got the older X-Men, Iceman, Jean Grey, Cyclops, himself, and Angel.
Because Patrick Stewart, Ian McKellen are going to be in it, and the two guys who played Magneto and Charles in First Class are going to be in it, and Storm and Wolverine, and did they say if Gambit was going to be in it?
No, I doubt it.
Damn.
Another thing for the fanboys.
So Patrick Stewart is reprising his role?
Yeah.
Thank God. Thank God.
Yes.
Thank God.
I'm so happy, dude. Fassbender who played Magneto in First Class is coming back as well. Like, that's a big knock right up.
Yeah.
He practically saved that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I remember they did say Iceman is coming back, yeah. And this is what I've heard so far. And that movie next year.
I wonder if Rogue's gonna be in it. I doubt it though.
No, she is. I believe she is. She's not gonna do much.
Yeah, cause didn't she take the serum in the last God awful X-Men movie?
The last stand, yeah, she did.
See, this what got me. The second one was passable, but then when they I hate it when franchises rush like.
Passable. The second one was the best out of all the three.
I mean, story wise, it was passable. I liked the second one.
He's saying script wise.
Yeah, it was passable, but like the second one was excellent. But it just doesn't make sense. They make an awesome second X-Men movie. They make an awesome second Spider-Man movie. But then the third one, it just seems like they just can't get their shit together, and they just say, "Oh, we're just gonna put a piece of crap out after we just built the best franchise ever." Oh yeah.
Well, that was the director's fault because wasn't he the one that was doing the Superman Returns movie?
Oh,
yeah, they basically switched places, those directors.
Oh, goodness.
The guy who made The Last Stand was the guy who made the Rush Hour movies.
Oh,
yeah.
Wrong.
And the guy who did Superman, was the guy who made the first two X-Men movies. So it was kind of weird how they switched that up like that. And so, I mean, X-Men 3, the only reason I cared about that movie was finally getting to see Juggernaut.
Oh yeah, that was probably one thing everybody even watched it
that's
for.
the movie because I was a big Juggernaut fan, so that was
a lot of people were.
That got me intrigued by it. Oh, of course, come on, Kelsey Grammer's Beast.
Yeah, that was excellent.
Yeah.
That was one of the most redeeming things about that movie.
That role made perfect sense for him. That is the perfect explanation. Kelsey Grammer doing the voice of Beast. That just made sense.
Oh, it owned. It was excellent.
Speaking of Kelsey Grammer, rumor is he's confirmed for the next Transformers movie. He's going to play a human villain in the movie.
Are you sure? I don't know what to think of this yet. This fourth Transformers. Right, you got Mark Wahlberg, one of my favorites. I believe they say it's like a few years after the third one. So.
I don't like the Transformers franchise, especially in the hands of Michael Bay, which we will get into later.
You didn't like at least like the first movie?
Let me say this.
At least that made was better than the last two.
Michael Bay, I don't want to say he's a hack. It's just that the Transformers movies was focused too much on the humans. Shia LaBeouf, he was alright. I don't want to get
that third one made me just making Fox so much.
Oh God, please. Do you want me to start a rant on her? Because I will.
No. Go on. I'm sorry. Continue.
I'll say that for when we talk about Michael Bay and The Rock, but
oh God,
I guess you're not gonna go see Pain and Gain.
The Transformers franchise, it sucks. It just needs a redo right now. It really does. But you got anything to say about that, California Kid?
I was kind of indifferent to the Transformers. I saw the first one and I was just like, I never got around to watching 2. I heard it was long. I heard 2 was really long.
3 were way too long.
Yeah, I heard they were super long, and after the Lord of the Rings thing, I was just about done. I just said, I am never sitting through a movie that long. Now, see, I'm one of those people who does have the patience to sit through a long movie, but at the same time, like I said, the movie has to be about a subject matter that I can handle, watching over 2 hours of Transformers is just not going to do it for me.
Yeah. To put it honestly, I never was a big Transformers guy.
Me neither. I was more into the Turtles and Thundercats.
I'll ask you guys this: Would you rather he be doing this or still trying to do that Ninja Turtle thing?
Oh God!
Like I said, I'll save that for later. I got a big rant about that too.
Okay.
But other than that, let's see what else. Oh yeah. Let's talk about the Amazing Spider-Man, the picks came out for both Electro and the Spider-Man.
Oh man, I still haven't seen.
Fox is gonna own that fucking movie.
I don't know. Maybe.
I just think he looks so sinister in that movie already.
Sinister.
Sinister, you know, like the look with the makeup, you know.
Not with that hairdo.
It's gonna be a hit or miss.
Now I'll give Jamie Foxx credit because if I remember correctly, didn't him and LL Cool J had like a beef in any given Sunday, and he beat up LL Cool J.
Yeah. They had a fist fight. I guess LL Cool J got two of the characters. If you remember in the movie, they do have that fight.
Yeah, they do. In the shower, yeah.
And I guess LL Cool J got too much into the character. He actually did punch Jamie during behind the scenes, and they got in this fist fight. I believe Pacino broke it up. I think. Somehow, but yeah.
So I'll give Jamie Foxx the benefit of the doubt, but I won't judge on the picks that I saw until I see like a CGI finished pick.
Did you see the Paul Giamatti pick?
Which one was that?
That's the other villain that's in the movie. I can't remember. Is it Rhino? Yeah, Rhino, I think.
Yeah, Paul Giamatti's supposed to play the Rhino, and I'm trying to my darnest to figure out how this is going to work, because Paul Giamatti, I would never imagine him.
So wait a minute, we're gonna have in the movie we're gonna have Rhino, Electro, and Norman Osborn and Harry in the movie too.
Yeah, that seems to be it. And Mary Jane.
I seen pictures of Mary Jane.
Who's playing her? You know?
What the hell have you might have seen? Did you ever see that movie Descendants with George Clooney?
No, wait a minute. I remember the trailer.
Yeah, remember she played his daughter, the oldest daughter, and told her that his wife cheated on him?
Are you serious?
Yeah, that's Mary Jane.
Oh, I'm gonna have to look at.
They're gonna kill Emma Stone off like the first few minutes of the movie. That's what I heard.
So they're going.
Well, but isn't this supposed to be the ultra universe? I mean the ultimate universe.
I don't know. Yeah.
Are they going? It's God.
It's kind of following it, but then it's like.
Because if I remember correctly, Gwen Stacy's still alive in the ultimate universe.
I'm not sure. It's complicated, but. And right quick, not to take, and what you were saying earlier, CK, not to take anything away from Paul Giamatti. I mean, he's one of those actors that really can't play anybody.
But the Rhino...
But as Rhino...
I just don't see it.
He's not really one of those...
Let me see a trailer first.
Yeah. He's not one of those characters that can carry... Well, he's not going to carry the movie, but he's like a second-string banana.
Mm-hmm. He's more of a quirky kind of a villain than the Rhino.
I take that back because like in the comics, I guess like there were different Rhinos, but one was serious. But in the animated series, he was just a buffoon.
Yeah, he was a buffoon in the animated series.
Saturday morning one was the one with the horn. Was that the serious or the funny?
That was the buffoon.
That was the buffoon.
In the animated series.
Yeah.
But
Paul Giamatti's voice, though, I just don't see him pulling this off.
Yeah.
I want to see the trailer first. And you heard what they got playing Harry, right?
Nah, I only saw a picture of him and Osborn.
Did you ever see that movie Chronicle, where the kids got the superpowers and one of them becomes really bad?
I seen the trailer.
I've never seen it.
Yeah, the kid who played the bad kid, he's playing Harry. That's who that is.
Mm.
He's actually really good. So, again, let me see a trailer first. Then we'll go from there.
Huh.
Yeah.
But the main Spider-Man, the first one, I loved it. Loved him.
Yeah, it was good. It turned out so much better than I thought it would.
I still haven't seen it.
Pretty much saved the franchise after part 3.
It's actually, I'm going to tell you that, it's actually, from what I'm saying, it turned out way better than I thought it was.
Same here. I didn't have the highest hopes, man.
Oh God, I thought it was going to bomb, and then I went.
Andrew Garfield, I had a spring of hope because Andrew Garfield, the Social Network kid, Spider-Man, he's very good. So that was the high hope, and Dennis Leary being in it,
Yeah, Dennis Leary did a good job, and I thought like I said, I just wish that. I hope that they're able to keep him on long enough so they can get through everything that they needed to get through in the franchise.
And plus, I love the fact that Spider-Man's a smart ass. That's the one thing I love about
He's supposed to be. He's supposed to be. Like I said, nothing will ever take Spider-Man 2 out of my heart. But I mean, that's as far as it goes with me in the last franchise.
You want to bet on that?
What? He wants to bet on that. Spider-Man 2 was excellent.
Wait,
and it's sad.
You might not want to read Superior Spider-Man.
The what?
That's all I'm going to say.
Read what?
Superior Spider-Man.
What?
You didn't remember what I told you before last time? Like in the new comic, Doc Ock took over Peter Parker's body, and now he's Spider-Man.
Oh yeah! Oh my God!
Yeah,
oh my God! Oh yeah!
Don't put that in a movie.
Please,
straight to DVD.
Please, don't do that.
It's all right, but I really don't like the whole, because in the Ultimate Universe they already killed off Parker, and Miles Warren, he took over as Spider-Man, and from what I've seen on YouTube, y'all gotta read that. That's a good comic book from what I've seen, and it's all right. It's just that I just hate that they killed Peter all twice now in the comics. That kind of upset me.
I just think also Spider-Man 2, like, a lot of that's going to be put on Jamie Foxx's shoulders.
Yeah. When I go back to the Tobey Maguire film Spider-Man 2, it was by far the pinnacle of superhero movies for that time. But,
at that time.
Yeah, at that time it was the pinnacle. It was one of the it was the best superhero movie I'd ever seen, and which is why it hurts so bad when you realize they made a third film, and then thank God this last one was really good, and I'm just hoping that the second one can live up and just keep.
You said all the time. Would you put that past the Michael Keaton Batman?
Yeah, at this point, Michael Keaton's Batman has been outshined by several different films now. But not to say that Michael Keaton's Batman wasn't like one of the first success stories.
Spider-Man 2?
We're talking about Spider-Man 2 compared to the Michael Keaton Batman.
Fuck no, Michael Keaton's better. I mean, the Tim Burton movies, the Tim Burton Michael Keaton Batman was better than Spider-Man 2 because I didn't like the ending. It was okay, but Doc Ock saving both Mary Jane and Peter was strange for me.
That creative difference was actually okay with me.
It wasn't. The whole.
I just thought it was interesting how all of a sudden a lot more people were finding out who he was.
Yeah, and I like.
I mean, he had that mask off like what, 4 times?
The second one, the thing about the second one, it should have, the way they showed it so much, he revealed himself so much in that one that it could have been the last movie.
And having Doc Ock talking to his tentacles, that was just stupid.
Was that in the comic? I've been wanting to ask you
No, they didn't do that. I just thought for what it was definitely a masterpiece of cinema, but I think it took a lot of creative freedoms and ran with it. But I think it was one of the most successful superhero films of all time.
Oh, definitely. It's one of the most successful.
It was awesome, and it had some of the best superhero fight scenes you'll ever see on cinema. It was really good, and you rarely get that. But at the same time, I mean, we're talking about superhero movies. I mean. Hell, I mean, Dark Knight's still #1. I mean, it's the most kick-ass movie ever. Best Joker ever.
It's a battle right now with me between Avengers and Dark Knight at this point.
Yeah, Avengers was done so well. But the Dark Knight, just for the fact that it referenced a lot of the classical Batman conventions and the fight scenes and everything, the scene that puts it a little bit above Avengers for me is that scene when Joker crashes the party. That was one of the best.
I would say that one. And the interrogation.
Yeah, the infamous interrogation scene, but
and of course the magic trick.
Everybody remembers that. But that party scene for me is like one of my favorite scenes in cinema now. It's become one of my favorite scenes ever.
Have not said that line in like a status or a tweet or at a party like
for real.
We are tonight's entertainment.
Yeah, that was great. and then he throws out the champagne, and it was awesome.
If you really watch that scene, pay attention. Like before they cut, the next thing you can see that he let his real voice out a little bit at the end.
Yeah.
Like when he goes like, "Have you seen Ari? You know where it is? You know where it is?" He kind of let it out a little bit, you know.
But then in that scene, though, the thing that's awesome is they reference the '60s Batman fight scenes with the choreography, because during the fight scene with Batman's beating them up, they do the old shuffle style where the bad guys are shuffling back and forth in the background, like in the old '60s, like they did the Adam West thing, and then Joker's floundering around and falling all over the floor. It was just like the Adam West scene. It was excellent.
Yeah, it was exactly like that. Yeah.
Oh man, that was awesome. I thought that was old school. That was real old school. But,
absolutely.
You know, and to fit that in this dark universe, it was excellent. But
yeah, so it definitely holds up very high, and no one should play Joker again.
No, it can't. I don't think they're going to be hard pressed to find something better.
If they do the Joker, it's going to be a while before.
It's going to be a good while.
Long time.
We can't afford another death.
No. Just if you're going to try it again, please bring Riddler involved.
Yeah.
I still wish
Riddler in a new movie so bad.
Me too.
I still wish Chris Benoit had did it with Riddler, because that would have been a good idea, having Leonardo DiCaprio play the Riddler.
It would have been awesome. Leonardo DiCaprio would have owned it. He would have owned it.
I think that should have been, honestly, that should have been Dark Knight Rises right there.
He is an Enigma. He would have owned it. God, man.
Because he would have surprised you too. You would think he had that in him, but man, he would have shocked you. You know?
Goodness, he would have owned it. And I will.
Him and Nolan already had that chemistry with Inception. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I will say this: Batman Forever could have been a huge disaster had it not been.
To this day, I feel Jim Carrey saved that movie.
Jim Carrey saved that movie. He got in there.
Jim Carrey and the soundtrack.
Yeah, it saved the movie. Like, Carrey got in there and he like turned the damn thing out.
Carrey was a little bit. He did a little bit too much. He
had to. He had to.
Yeah, he really did.
If he didn't, can you imagine if he didn't?
He had to be that. He had to let himself really.
He had to go over the top with it. He couldn't get as serious as he wanted to. When you got like the way the casting was and the way the script was, oh my God, he could not. If he had gone serious, the movie would have been disastrous.
I think he tried too hard to be like the Riddler from the Adam West series.
Yeah, he was really getting into that.
He really had to.
Yeah, can you imagine him trying to be anything else in that kind of movie? God,
not in that one.
Not in that one. Not the way that one was designed. He had to go all out.
All of a sudden, Robin got him stopped there when he was like, how old was he supposed to be in that?
God, they did that.
I think he was supposed to be in his teens, but he was like in his mid-20s.
They got everything wrong. They got everything wrong in that movie. And then
I mean, I was just like confused. Like, wait a second. I thought Robin was like a little boy. What the?
I'm glad Jim Carrey blew up the Batcave. That just vented my anger about how
he did that with the different explosions and of course the baseball part.
Oh, that was excellent. Yeah, just let's wreck this bitch. This is not Batman. Let's wreck this mother. Yeah, that was great.
I think that was an ode to the Adam West series, because he really fucked up the Batmobile like twice in the Adam West series.
Oh God, Riddler.
He did, yeah.
Riddler caused a lot of damage to Batman over the years. I mean, man.
Yeah. So I hope, maybe I like to believe someday in the future Noah will give us a fourth one with Riddler, but I'm optimistic.
God.
But yeah, I don't want to take DC's reign, but I gotta ask you guys this. Speaking of DC, how excited are you for Man of Steel?
I saw the trailer and I'm very intrigued.
I'm intrigued, but
especially finding out that the dude that played the dude on Bulwark Empire is Zod.
Yes.
And I did see another pic, and yeah, it is him.
Yeah, it is. If you've never seen Bulwark Empire, I don't know. Have you ever seen that show?
I've watched some of it.
What you talking about?
The cop that's trying to get Nucky.
Okay.
Yeah, that guy. And if you see him in anything else, he's such a crazy actor and playing these crazy characters. It made perfect sense for him to be Zod. Just that fury and that anger and determination. So I am definitely intrigued. I'm definitely going to see it. I'm just worried. I do not want to see this. It's the same thing with Superman Returns. You know what I'm saying?
Superman
That
Returns.
scares me.
Superman Returns had a chance to change everything, and it blew it.
What messed up Superman?
I thought this one's gonna be the game changer.
What messed up Superman Returns where they went back to the old Superman storyline, which was stupid. They should have started with a new storyline.
Here's my thing. Here's my thing about that. No, I'm going to say what I have to say about it. Here's my thing about that. If they were going to do that, they should have stayed true to it and done it correctly.
No, it's
even though they
years.
Even if they wanted
why
to
would you go
to
back
that.
to a storyline?
Exactly.
Old.
But here's the thing. Given it happened, they could. I could have done better than that if I had to do it from the original storyline. Even I could have done way better than that.
That was dumb.
It was dumb to do it in the first place. But since they were there, what disappoints me the most is that what kind of convoluted idea would you write a story like that? Why would you even write that? Why would you write a story like that? That was awful. God.
It was so disappointing.
The actors were fine with me. Just why did you write that story?
I wanted to cry after watching that. Like, no.
It was a disaster.
No.
Oh my.
I don't even, like some folks did, but I do not blame that on Kevin Spacey at all.
No, Kevin Spacey did his damn job. Everybody did their job. I blame the writers on that one. That's all on the writer. Yeah, and the director. Throw the director in the fire. Yeah. Why would you do that?
Kevin Spacey truly did become Lex Luthor in that
He
movie.
did good. Everybody did fine. My problem was the story. I did not like the story. I didn't like the story. It was a terrible story.
You know how Superman pretty much becomes a deadbeat dad at the end.
Yeah, I'm like, that was a terrible story. It was terribly written. It just was. They shouldn't have done that story. I don't care. Me personally, I don't care that they brought back in the original series. But my problem with it was the fact that they didn't give us a good story. It was not a good story.
So, but I do feel like this next one, Man Shield, is gonna blow Returns out of the water. I have that highest hope.
Oh, it's already done it. The trailers done the trailers alone have done that.
The trailers are far beyond not even a concept. I mean, just the trailers alone.
The only thing,
I had no idea. No idea that's what the S symbol meant.
I wish they would have done here's my thing about making a new Superman movie. I wish they would do a rendition, a remake of, like a more up-to-date, better composed rendition of the Superman theme. Like a more harder version of the Superman theme. I would like the the dun 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 dun, something a little bit harder. Something more more up to date.
More dark.
Yeah, more dark, but still have that melody like dun 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 dun.
Some realism to it.
Yeah. Like let's remake that theme. Let's keep the theme, but let's remake it.
I think that would have been too powerful for the composer.
Yeah. It's too super.
That would have been too much stress.
Yeah, the composer would have had to be Superman.
Yeah.
Just like let Christopher Nolan work his magic. He did it with 3 Batman films. Let's see what he can do with Superman.
Yeah.
And then, they say, because they said, if this is a success, if this movie is good, and positive reviews have shown, if it is good, they're going to have Zack Snyder make Justice League.
Oh, God. That's... Here's the thing about making a Justice League movie.
Now, that is quite a gamble.
That is a gamble, because here's the thing about making a Justice League movie. You have to cast... Think of everybody you'd have to cast to make one.
Exactly. You have to get... are you going to try and bring Christian Bale back? Are you going to try and get Ryan Reynolds back for Green Lantern? Who are you going to have play Flash? Lord behold, the sure going to do find Wonder Woman.
Oh my God! Wonder Woman has been one of the hardest tasks in Hollywood.
Of all the superheroes, how is it that she's the one that's difficult to make?
She's the most difficult to make because here's the thing about Wonder Woman.
Film-wise, yes.
TV-wise, no problem.
TV CG cartoon-wise, it ain't a problem. Film live action-wise, it is nearly impossible.
Well, they want a credible. Finding that old school body, finding a woman with that body is so hard. Like that's a real old time body. That's like an industrial age body. I mean, it's like Amazonian body. Like finding that is like, and then finding an actress.
With the body, and you gotta be a great actress.
Oh yeah, to play Diana.
Amazonian princess, you know.
You have to play the role like you have to play it flat, but it's got to be a lot of dimension to it. Like she's supposed to have a flat personality, but she's supposed to be beautiful, but she's supposed to have mystery and dimension about her, and it's very hard.
She has demand.
It's very hard to play that role without coming up dry.
Yeah, it's very tricky. So that's going to be one of the major questions out there. And then, are you going to include Aquaman? Are you going to include Green Arrow?
Oh God, Aquaman!
There's so many layers to do this.
Depending on how long the Arrow show goes, they might include him.
There has been I'm gonna say this. There has been I guess it should probably just been an underground dare in Hollywood now for some director to have the balls to pull off an Aquaman movie. I know it has to be. It's got to be something they do at the bar. Like I
don't think they want to do it, especially.
You can't help but feel bad for Aquaman. You know, compared to the others, he's like so low in the totem pole.
Because out of all the superheroes, when you really think about it, Aquaman is the most convoluted idea you could ever come up with. Atlantis, a prince or king from Atlantis.
Well, I think they've done a lot better with his character in the comics.
Oh yeah, they can do that. But how do you do that for film?
That new video game is just so much better.
What was that?
In the new, from what I've seen, that new Injustice video game where they've done Aquaman is so much better. It makes so much more sense in the.
I mean, you know, Justice League
in the video game now, but I'm just saying, like, it is convoluted, but you know, it's tricky. Again, the whole thing is tricky. So, and then to have the craziness to tell me, like, if they do this, they're gonna have it try to come out the same year as Avengers 2. Are you crazy?
Yeah, that's crazy.
It ain't even gonna be a contest.
Oh my God!
They gotta do it like Marvel did, and I would say do another Green Lantern movie first, do a Wonder Woman movie, and maybe, just maybe, do a Flash movie, and if that does okay, then do a Justice League.
Have they waited too long to do another The Green Lantern didn't do so well, or
It was, again, that's another example of the opposite, where the trailer is so much better than the actual movie.
Yeah.
That's what it was to me, you know, because I saw
they can do another Green Lantern movie, just do it with the black one instead of the white.
Yeah, go with the black one.
Yeah, because, you know, like the whole Ryan Reynolds asshole thing, that's not Hal Jordan, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's not.
Hal Jordan's a real hero, he's a real guy, he's not like this smart-mouthed asshole that they try to make him out to be a little bit.
It's kind of like...
It was rushed, the movie was so rushed.
Here's and yes it was, and here's my thing about the recent super that also relates to another thing where I thought the characters weren't true to the characters. Guys, if I could wish for one thing in superhero movies, I wish they would take the cast, everybody in the cast from both movies of the Fantastic Four, and redo both of those movies. I wish
they are.
They are?
They're rebooting Fantastic Four.
Oh, thank Jesus. Okay, what I would say...
Did you hear, though? I just heard it today. Again, it's this one... They're trying to get this one black actor to play Human Torch.
Okay, no. They had the right cast. They just didn't have the right...
That's what I heard. Like, his name is Michael Jordan.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
I swear to God, that's the actor's name. It's Michael B. Jordan.
Oh, God. Okay, they don't need to recast. Here's my thing about this. They just need to take the cast they had and remake the movies. Like, my biggest qualm, and I think I was telling Shadai about this. My biggest qualm in the movies was Dr. Doom. They did him so wrong. It wasn't the character design. It wasn't the actor. It was the writing.
They found a perfect actor.
They did. They certainly did. But here's the thing about Dr. Doom. Dr. Doom, if you read the comics or if you watched the cartoons or if you or even if you played the video games, Dr. Doom is a genius. Dr. Doom does not engage the Fantastic Four on his own. Dr. Doom gets like minions and hordes of armies and things to attack the Fantastic Four. He sets clever traps so that they fall into them and they're in dooming situations. That's why he's Dr. Doom. He's not supposed to go. The last thing, that's the last straw when he goes charging in to take them on himself with his blasts and stuff. I mean, that he does that last. That's like he would send anything and everything against them, and he's supposed to escape. He's never supposed to get trapped. Dr. Doom didn't escape. He got melted into that damn thing, and then the next one he did it. I mean, I just don't think they should. It was wrong.
All I would care definitely have Michael Chiklis come back as Thing.
Yeah, that's.
I loved him as Thing.
I couldn't see anybody else doing it right now.
I really couldn't. I can't.
He had it down. I mean, they're just.
Yeah.
Okay. But that's pretty much it for that. Before we get into wrestling, I wanted to ask you guys, did you guys see that Pepsi, not a Pepsi, but a Mountain Dew commercial by the guy from Laura Squad?
Tyler, the Creator. I haven't seen it, but I heard about it and how it's racist.
Yeah, I saw it, and good Lord.
What happens in it?
All right, let me see if I can describe this right for you guys. It's a commercial that starts off with a lineup, and it's a bunch of black guys with, crazy names, and there's a brown goat in there, and there's a bunch of cops, and this white cop is with this white woman, and she's pretty beat up. She got like the neck brace, and she's on the crutches, and she got a black eye and blood on her face, and the white guy got Mountain Dew, and he's like, just pick him out, tell us who did this to you. And then the goat is like, yeah, it was me. You should have gave me a sip of that drink. Like, go ahead, pick him out. You're like, yeah, you don't mess with a player. He just say all this crazy stuff like, you snitch on me, I'm gonna beat you up again. Snitches had stitches and something like that. And then the white one goes, I can't do it, no.
Like one of the worst commercials of all time.
And
even taking away the race matter, that commercial just sounds horrible.
It is. And then what made me a little bit mad was when the white dude was like, he has a do-rag. He just wanted to do with the do-rag. And I'm like, seriously?
Oh my God.
And I'm like, and I told my coworkers, how the hell did Pepsi okay this? I would think they would have somebody, say, that might cause us some trouble.
Because first of all, let me say, fan of Tyler Creator's music, and I love Lotus Squad, but I wish Pepsi would have at least listened to his music and realize who he is, his content, because if you really would have listened to it, there's no way you would put him in a damn Mountain Dew commercial. Or, so the whole thing's weird. And then add that with the goat, this just shows, oh my God, I cannot believe that. I just heard about it, I didn't know the whole detail.
It wasn't more, well, it was a little racist, but I can also see that, of course you're going to have people getting mad because there's a woman getting beat up. Now, if it was a guy, they probably would have gotten away with it, but...
I can think of like 5 reasons right now why it's wrong, and none of it is about racism. Just right off the bat, that's how bad that sounds.
Yeah.
They did pull it, right?
Yeah, Pepsi pulled it, but, with the internet...
They premiered this at the Super Bowl.
Oh, boy.
Oh, God.
But, luckily, with the miracle of the internet, somebody had it on YouTube.
Immediately.
Whoever did that saved the day.
Somebody got it up.
If you want to see it, just put in racist Mountain Dew commercial and it'll pop up. It'll be the 1 minute over.
You hear that? She has got its own name and everything.
Wow.
But I just
Now
want.
it's like, oh dang, now I hate Mountain Dew even more.
I won't stop drinking it. I'll just.
I love Pepsi, but man, that is like. And before you got your, before you go into wrestling, I had to just mention this. I don't know if you guys read this last night, but have you heard, like, Leah Schreiber is in early talks to play Chris Benoit in a movie?
What?
Hmm?
What?
They're making a Chris Benoit.
They're making a Chris Benoit movie?
They're making a Chris Benoit movie. Okay.
Please,
Remember,
for God's sake, do not put it on
the guy who
Lifetime.
played Sabretooth in the X-Men Origins Wolverine movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's him.
He's gonna play Benoit.
Yeah, he's in early talks to play Chris Benoit.
I
And the
can
movie's
see
supposed to
that.
come out
I can see it.
either later this year or early next year.
But who you said was gonna play when?
Okay, what?
Well, you saying that? Well, you said that was the only one that was cast. Who else?
Yeah, right now.
Holy shit.
Aren't they a little bit too late for that?
When I read it, I was like, you're seriously gonna do a Chris Benoit movie?
Somewhere Vince McMahon screaming his head off.
Yeah, that stuff is crazy. As I don't know what to think of it. Because first of all, the actor, when I look at him, yeah, I kind of see it, but this is not the right time to do this. You should never want to do this.
It better not be a damn Lifetime movie. That's all I have to say.
Yeah, I mean, just like it was number one. I mean, you're gonna take a lot of wrestling fans back to that dark day, probably the darkest moment in pro wrestling history, and it just, I can't believe they're seriously considering doing this.
Yeah.
Well, here's my thing. If they do this, who's not gonna go see it?
I'm not gonna come up a hypocrite. If it came out, I would watch it, honestly.
That's what I'm saying. Who's not gonna go see it? If a Chris Benoit trailer hits and it looks good, I think we're all going to go see it. But here's the thing: if they do a Chris Benoit movie, I'm just hoping they do it right. Like, if you're gonna tell a story that dark, I hope they tell it correctly. I hope they really tell about how great a performer he was, how hard he worked, how everybody liked him.
Of course, you know they're gonna pay just to like roids and the head.
Yeah, they're gonna have to hit on that. But see, the challenge is gonna come on what stance to take on that. Do you blame Chris Benoit for it? Do you think he did it, or maybe the movie will end with us asking ourselves what happened? That's an Oscar one.
Where you as the audience are gonna decide what caused it, why did it happen, or are they gonna give us answers, try to give us answers, and whose input are you gonna get from it? I mean, you know.
Whoever's making this movie has a chance to pick up an Oscar if they can get it right. If they can get it right, it's an instant Oscar. I mean, especially if the actor pulls it off good, it's an instant Oscar.
That is some crazy. That is crazy. There's one rumor I heard about a WWE movie, and I swear I heard this guy that Liam Neeson was going to play Vince McMahon.
What?
I swear I heard this rumor. This was like years ago that it was rumored. Of course, Liam Neeson denied it. That Liam Neeson was going to play Vince McMahon in a freaking movie.
No, I don't see it.
I don't see it. But I mean, I'll tell you a movie they need to make. They need to make a serious drama, a serious movie about the life of Ric Flair, the real life of Ric Flair. Ric Flair. I read Ric Flair's whole story and his financial, all the things that happened to him financially and personal relationship wise. That is one hell of a movie.
That is a crazy story.
If you ever read Ric Flair's life, it's like it reads. He lived the character. He was that guy. He was the limousine riding, jet flying, stealing.
He was a clear example of being that character in real life.
He was the guy who he played. He was the maniac who he played. That's how he lived.
Now, I gotta put you on the spot then. Who would you have play him?
Oh God. Okay, here's going to be my third pick. If you can't find an actor, well, you'd have to have different guys play him in different stages actually. But
Obviously.
One of the stages, the later stages, maybe the mid stages when he's early stages when he's at Georgia Championship Wrestling, I would have Will Ferrell play him. Have you seen Will Ferrell's impression?
Yes, I have.
He would own it. back in his early days when he had all that weight on, and he was wrestling the Georgia Championship Wrestling. Oh my goodness, Will Ferrell's perfect for that role.
And honestly, another guy.
He could do it.
But because I'm picturing in my head, I could totally see Ryan Gosling doing it.
Yeah. Now Ryan Gosling would be another actor who play him at a different time period.
Another variation or another stage that's like younger. I could totally see Ryan Gosling doing that.
Yeah, Ryan Gosling could play like the early years when he was in the NWA, and like I said, later on in the years when he gets the that championship that has the United States symbol on it. I can't remember what championship it was, but when he gets it. Well, it's like a red belt, but when he gets it, I would definitely have Will Ferrell play those couple of years through because that's exactly how he looked back then. Is the way Will Ferrell had the Ric Flair look going.
Be serious though? Can he put some comedy into it?
That's what I'm saying. That's why he would have to play it during that time because only Will Ferrell could play that kind of Ric Flair who had like Ric Flair was really goofy then because he was on the freaking cocaine. He was really goofy. Ric Flair was a maniac.
Goofy and crazy. So
that's Will Ferrell could so do it.
Do you have a name that you can picture playing Flair?
Yeah, whatever stage. Just who would you pick?
Nobody comes to the top of my head at the moment.
It's like Rick, man. The Ric Flair, man. Dude, man, I'm telling you. You get Gosling and like freaking Ferrell and one more guy. Somebody'd have to play him when he gets to WCW. I don't know who you would get to play that role. When he gets to WCW, I have no idea who you're going to get to play that.
Just picture him at WCW. Oh my God.
There's nobody who looks like that. I just don't.
That's why it'll never happen. See, kid, I can't picture anyone.
Playing, man, that's wild, man. When he had the belt 14 times and.
Yeah, but if they ever do make that movie, I'm checking that shit out.
Oh God, everybody will watch it. The whole world will come out and watch it.
How about David Arquette? I'm kidding.
Oh, Jesus, man. God, no.
Kidding.
Because they would have to cover a lot of different things, just like.
And on that note, let's start getting into wrestling.
Okay.
Might as well start off so I can get this rant over. I think we said in the WrestleMania recap episode that we thought that The Rock left, took his ball, went home. Well, fortunately, it turns out that he really did get injured, and he had to have surgery. And
it was hernia surgery, wasn't it?
I think so.
What is The Rock, like 41?
Yeah.
He turned 41 today.
Happy birthday to you, Rock. And
Happy birthday, Rock. Gone. But yeah, it was like.
And the reason.
He really did get himself hurt, so.
And the reason why we keep bringing up Michael Bay is because in an interview, Michael.
Oh, I know where you're going with this.
Yeah. In an interview, Michael Bay, I guess he was kind of upset because Rock got injured and he wasn't able to make it to the premiere of Pain and Gain.
Oh God, dude.
Michael Bay said in an interview that Rock shouldn't be wrestling 300-pound men and he should grow up.
Yeah, of course, afterwards, Michael Bay was trying to clarify. But I like how The Rock played along with it, and Rock or Triple H one of them said, like, what 300-pound guys?
Rock had a hernia, too.
Yeah, I don't know why Michael Bay was complaining the movie still hit number 1. I mean, jeez.
Well, let me say this to Michael Bay. Dude, focus more on your movies and leave all the comments alone.
Yeah.
I mean, you got more to worry about with the Ninja Turtle fans when that piece of crap of a movie you call Ninja Turtles come out. Because see, unlike Transformers fans, Ninja Turtle fans will really kick your ass if you fuck this up.
Oh, God. It gets...
Groups and blogs ready to curse this man down.
I mean...
It can end your career.
I was given the benefit of the doubt, but then came the news that Megan Fox was playing April O'Neil. Okay, let me say something. The porn star April O'Neil is more April O'Neil than Megan Fox. Hell, she dressed up. Hell, she dressed up as April O'Neil at Comic-Con, and that looks more real than what Megan Fox would look as April O'Neil.
Yeah.
Do you have the DVD?
it's just, you know, I still don't understand that, because didn't she like call him Hitler and shit for the second movie Transformers? She called him Hitler, and that's the reason why she got replaced.
Hands on and bossy and shit, and instead of worrying about that, he's gonna diss the one guy, the one of the two guys that helped him finally get another hit. I mean, really, you need to just leave Rock alone and really rethink your priorities, because you're about to. Already one set of fans already hate you with the Transformers movie. You already got another group already on the rise despising you. So, I mean, don't even. It's gonna be a hellstorm no matter what he does with these products.
But Manuel, just shut up and just keep quiet. You don't need more group of fans pissed off at you.
Yeah,
But you know, and now
what happened to this? What happened to that man? Back in the day when he made those Nicolas Cage flicks, he was top of the line. I mean, you know.
Yeah.
It's a damn shame, because what he made like, what was it?
Bad Boys.
What?
Did he make?
Yeah, he did. Yeah, you know, he did, and you know, he made some great movies, and you know, it just.
Bad Boys. You know, wasn't it Bad Boys 1 and 2?
I think so.
Right, and which Nicolas Cage movie was it? It was Gone in 60 Seconds and Con Air, wasn't it? In The Rock?
Yeah, I think he did do. Yeah. He was on fire.
I'm like, what the hell happened to you after when Transformers came out? You just became this different person.
Yeah, he was. I don't know. You know, at times, I guess, you know, when the ego starts getting in there, you know, you feel like you can say anything.
Yeah, he is like, I don't know if he's there yet. He is this close to entering M. Night Shyamalan territory.
Nah, he's one step closer to becoming Union Boyle.
What?
Union Boyle, the guy that directed The House of the Dead and the Hitman movies.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's a blow. Now that's a hit.
Yeah.
That's meaner than your rant.
They made a second Hitman movie? Did they?
Not to my knowledge. I know they made like 2 more Blood Rain movies.
Oh. God.
And one was a Western, I think.
What?
I think the second one was a Western, I think.
What was?
The second Blood Rain movie.
Oh. You know what? I actually have not. I've seen the first one. I don't remember it. That's how bad it was. But you know. But back to How You Hang Rock. Who's the wrestler again?
I think he pretty much said he was retiring again. I'm not for sure, but I think so. And the money's right, and WWE's desperate.
They were desperate before.
Yeah, they were. And it was stupid because they had no reason to be desperate with a man like Punk with your belt. It's ridiculous. Sad story.
Yeah.
I think like Rock now focus on this. Have you heard this new project where him and Wahlberg are working together? Can't wait. He'll be the Rock starring in an HBO show where he plays this retired athlete.
Really?
It's basically Entourage, but for retired sports athletes, and the Rock's going to star in it. If that gets serious, you bet your ass I'm watching that.
I can see that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because even though Rock, they had that shit you mentioned me, I still love Rock, so.
Yeah, it was a crappy match.
There's no more Cena matches. Let's put that to bed. Never again. You made your point. Never again. Am I right?
Yes.
Yeah. Definitely.
Alright, next topic, PT.
Alright, let's talk about Ryback. So I guess now we can say it's a full heel turn. And how, good God, why is it now all the heels got to have knit caps? I mean,
they're trying so hard to be Batista. Batista started that shit, didn't he?
No, it was Show.
Was it Show?
I think
Batista did that before.
Maybe, but I think most of Because recently it was
I think in terms of making it a thing, he was the first, but Joe did really make it a thing, though.
Yeah.
And I don't know why that is. And this is a tricky feud because if you have Cena win, that's like what Ryback's 8 pay-per-view loss in a row. But you got Ryback win, there's like a short title reign, and Cena getting injured didn't really help either.
Yeah. I was going to get into that one, too. Cena getting injured over in the European tour. It was a Achilles tendon, right?
Yeah. Again, bring up that joke you made about the heel turn.
Well,
I guess he really shouldn't do a heel turn, should he?
Burn.
Lesson learned. So I don't. How bad is he injured for real? Like,
I think they say it's legit, but I don't know. He was able to pick up what's his name on Raw to try to do the attitude adjustment.
That was Rollins.
Yeah, and I don't know. He was hopping around when he did the Make-A-Wish thing.
He was hopping around when he tried to run in the ring.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It makes you wonder how good this match is going to be, really.
Yeah.
The fact that they've already tried this match internationally, and Cena got, I don't know how. Is this going to be a regular match? Is there a stipulation at it? I mean, this is a Street World.
It'd probably be a last-minute addition.
Yeah.
I'm thinking tables. I think that's what it's going to be.
But didn't he already done a tables match at Extreme Rules?
Yeah, that was that what Sheamus?
Yeah, that's what Sheamus wanted the title from.
So, I mean, because they already decided, they already got Steel Cage involved, they already got a ladder match involved, and seriously, that was going to be a chairs match. So
I don't.
Unless they're going to do TLC, then I don't know.
Here's my thing about Extreme Rules. Why even do that event? Why even do the event? It just doesn't go with the product.
Why do a cage match? Because you can't do blood.
That's not, exactly. It's like trying to sell me less than softcore porn. Like
it's like you're really trying to get me to buy this.
Yeah, like
and you're throwing in all the ingredients. Too much. It's too much.
It's not even too much. It's too little. Like, how are you gonna have a cage?
It's too much because last year's was good, wasn't it?
I'm just saying, how are you gonna do a cage match between Triple H and Lesnar and nobody's gonna bleed? That doesn't make sense.
That's kind of like what they did when Triple H fought Undertaker and nobody bled in the Hell in a Cell.
Yeah.
Which I don't see why they still do it since nobody can bleed.
That's what I'm saying. What's the point of doing hardcore style matches or like any kind of gimmick match?
Or God forbid if they do bleed and when you see clips of it, it has to be black and white.
That is gay too.
That is the dumbest thing in the world that they've done.
That's what it is. Stupid.
I mean, when someone bleeds and then you try to get the cameraman to walk away or you turn it black and white, I'm going, like we don't know it's blood.
Like I said, Vince.
I don't understand the logic of that.
The pipe, we don't want to scare the kiddies. We haven't had bad dreams and stuff.
Oh, for God's sake.
They're turning kids into wussies.
And Cena wearing that ugly shirt, that's what's going to give them the nightmares.
Thank you.
I'm just saying, that'll give me nightmares. I was kids wearing those ugly shirts.
Like little kids, man. They see Kane's costume and they're not going to get scared.
Yeah, but that's different. He's supposed to be a monster.
Still.
Yeah. But, other than that.
I'd be worried about my kid constantly fandangoing more than anything. Like at home or at school, that'd be what I'd be worried about.
Oh, God.
Yeah, trying to do that stupid dance.
Everybody's doing it.
You still haven't done it yet?
No.
You guys want to do it right quick?
No.
Okay. But last question. Who do you think is going to win between Ryback and Cena?
It's Cena. Depending on if he's really injured, and if he is that injured, I don't know where they're gonna get to, replace him. I mean,
I'm just wondering if they're gonna try to pull Sheamus here, like out of the blue, out of nowhere. Ryback wins.
God no.
Remember when they tried that last? They did that with Sheamus. They totally out of nowhere.
You mean
that horrible finish?
It was awful.
You mean to the match?
Yeah, the way that match finished with Sheamus and Cena, when Sheamus threw him to the table.
Yeah.
And then how it ended?
It was okay. I mean, hell, Cena lost.
I'm saying he could have came up with something better than that, though.
Yeah, but I don't know if they had to get the title off of Cena, would they give it to Ryback? God, I hope not, cause maybe if he was still a face and they just had it like face versus face, but now in this heel turn, I don't know. He's still too.
I want to take him seriously. It's just like every time he talks, he breathes in really hard with his nose.
Yeah, and that whole Ryback rules thing. Nah.
Ryback rules. It's like stop it, Ryback. That's not gonna trend on Twitter, okay? I think does he spell it with a Z at the end?
Huh?
Does he spell it with rules? Does he spell it with a Z at the end? Like Ryback rules?
I don't know. I haven't seen.
I wouldn't be surprised if you see T-shirts with that.
That'd be just like saying he's going full force.
I'm done.
I'm sorry, do you have a big win?
I'm done. That's it.
Remember that's from Botchamania with the face thing? He's like, I'm going full force.
Oh Lord, that was a bitch.
But let's get to the next topic. They had a match on Raw between Ricardo Rodriguez, Zeb Colton, and Big E Langston to decide the stipulation.
Jeez. Can we please skip?
Was it that bad, Mike?
I'm just, Big E Langston should have murdered those 5 seconds in the damn thing.
Yeah, this was kind of.
Not murder, but the short like beat, and just
come on now, you're like
because Ricardo Rodriguez can't wrestle. He wrestles in it. He knows what to do. I mean, and the way they play it off, like you have Big E Langston do most of the work, and he tried to come out of his dead and step off the island. He has to be hurt, okay. And right around, he kept doing the knee drop on Ricardo, and then Ricardo. What happened? I think Alberto Del Rio knocked over.
No,
it was like Alberto, I think, wasn't it?
No, Alberto threw in the bucket and Ricardo hit him with the bucket, and then
it didn't phase him at all, of course.
And then
what happened was like Dolph Ziggler not drop kick Del Rio out of the ring.
No, it was
Del Rio out of the ring, and then Big E threw Flag Iron with him, and then it was Alberto. It was right?
It was Alberto came in. He kicked Langston. Then Swagger came in, knocked him out of the ring. Then Zeus came in and knocked he knocked Swagger out of the ring, and then Rodriguez. Well,
It's a shitty match. Don't give it an analysis.
All right. The whole point is
like Zeb was trying to pin Ricardo, and right after 2 count, AJ jumped in and stopped the ref. And then Zeb's gets distracted talking to the ref, and then Ricardo pins Zeb.
And then they kept saying it over and over all night. I'm like, we get it.
He bringing it up all night.
Yeah, they were just killing it. Yeah, they were really selling that.
Yeah.
And then Del Rio came because the whole point of the match was whoever won, their person would get the biggest stipulation. Del Rio came out and said it was going to be a ladder match.
Yeah, now see, the match between him and Cesaro was actually very well wrestled. But, Del Rio needs a better build, man. They need to rebuild him.
It's starting to feel like they're trying to, I don't know, they're trying to make it look like Ziggler's not the favorite, like they're not giving him the pops at all.
The pops?
It's like he's got the belt, but they're making him look like the underdog in this thing.
Well, he kind of is.
I know, but, you think they would have given him something. I mean...
And isn't it kind of a bad thing for Del Rio to make it a ladder match? I mean, I would have thought he would try to make it a submission match. I mean, that would hinder more on Ziggler because he doesn't have a submission finisher, but Swagger and
you see that California kid? You saw what BD just did there. He was using logic. Logic's not in the vocabulary of the WWE. You should know that, Big D.
Yeah, but I just hope Ziggler come away with the title. It really upset everybody that either Alberto gets the title back too early or Swagger gets it.
Really
I'm gonna be honest.
If Swagger won that thing.
I'll be honest. Del Rio doesn't need a belt right now. What he needs is wins. He needs a rebuilding. They just need to let him win matches for.
They just rebuild him.
No, they didn't. They
need to go back. They need to go back to the drawing board.
They need to go back to square one with that. What they need to do with Del Rio. They need to give him some time off. Let him come back. Spend 6 months just winning singles matches, inexplicably unranked singles matches on the air. Just let him beat one person after another. No story, nothing. Just let him keep winning. Then give him an Intercontinental title match against Fandango. Have him and Fandango feud for 3 months. Then have him go. Then have it come down to a climax or whatnot. Then he can go for a title, and it will be good. It will be a good build.
That's another prediction I have. I say when Miz come back, he's gonna get the IC belt back from Barrett, and then he's gonna drop it to Fandango. I think that's where this is going.
They're gonna do something like that, but I don't think. Here's another thing. Fandango's one of those characters that can have a belt, but that like with Del Rio, they rushed everything in his initial build, and they ruined the character.
They do it every time with him.
Yeah, they keep crapping it. They don't give him enough time to build up. Like I said, I keep going back to that one time when he lost to Rey Mysterio. They should never did that. They should never had him feud with Rey Mysterio. They should have just kept having him beat people. Like kept having him come out there. He was fine as a heel. It doesn't matter if he's heel or face. They should have just had him winning. They should just had him keep winning. Don't give him a belt. Keep winning. Like you remember the $1 Million Man used to do this. He used to go on these crazy. He used to piss people off. Him and people like Rick Rude. They used to ride for months without a title, just pissing people off. And then when they finally did get a title shot, it was a big damn deal. It was a huge deal. It was like man, there was so much heat on those guys back when they got a title shot. Oh man, like that's what they should have did with Del Rio in the first place. It should not jumped him up so damn fast.
I think they should have just started him as a face. I mean,
that's what Fred said. That's my friend Fred.
Coleman said on MLW, he was a face in Mexico. They should have kept him as a face in America. Then gradually turn him into a heel.
He could have even just done an instant flip at some point, and just pissed everybody off. But I agree. Maybe he should have come in as a face.
Who, Del Rio?
Yeah.
Oh no, you would have had the perfect story. The son of Dos Caras. I mean, Dos Caras and everything. There would have been a great story with that if he was face.
Yeah, I just don't understand.
You would have been face, but you would also have had that swag as well with it. He could have ran with it.
Yeah, and then he did. That's what I'm saying. He did really well as a heel, but it would have been way better had he had started off as a face, then gone heel.
Precisely.
It would have been so much better. It would have, and like I said, that's why I think they should have just kept him winning. Since they started him off as heel, they should have never let him lose. That ruined the build. They should have never let him lose. They should have let him keep winning and then get the Intercontinental title and do a honky tonk man. Just don't. He never loses the title. They should have ran that. He'd have had enough fan heat to where you could have had a huge main eventer build. He would have been a huge main eventer had they done the build right. That was my problem with that. That was my problem with it, man.
Yeah. Speaking of Raw, I just have to ask this question right off the bat. Did anybody see Caitlin's hat?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you hear about that? Like, now she has a secret admirer.
Yeah, I was getting to that.
Mighty.
But,
I heard this.
Tell me about this.
I heard on one website that it's going to be Biggie Langston.
And silence fills the room.
I can't hear you. What?
And silence fills the room.
I don't have a problem with it being Langston if I think it's more. It's going to be AJ. I think
That's what a lot of people are thinking. Yeah.
I think it's just AJ trying to mess with Caitlyn's head and doing a little bit of the whole Psycho Mickey gimmick.
I mean, she's gonna win that belt.
Yeah, the rumor is they're gonna try to give her the Divas belt and give Langston the U.S. belt, which to me,
the Langston Kofi feud.
It doesn't make any sense to me. I still say Langston's too early to have a belt, but hell, he's got X-Pac approval, from what I heard.
Oh God!
What did you say?
I said he got X-Pac. Well, on MLW, on the Sean Waltman interview, Waltman said that Langston, you know, he didn't have any hope for Langston, but he proved him wrong. He thinks he's going to be a big star.
Well, that means, get a pop from X-Pac like that. Well, you know, the guy with the broken ass is giving you a pop. That's crazy.
Yeah, what the fuck was that name?
I'm just saying, I just can't get over the fact that he broke his ass.
He ripped his ass.
It was hilarious.
That's not funny.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
I mean, can you imagine if that happened on Raw or SmackDown? Someone broke their ass.
That would have been awesome.
Don't Michael Cole do that every time?
Yeah, but he shows it. No, Michael Cole shows his ass. Shows. I said that on record, by the way.
You did.
Yeah. Well, speaking of divas, let's talk about this new reality show they're supposed to be doing.
I'm not even gonna bullshit it. I am gonna watch it.
The what?
The new show on E! With
you don't know.
Total Divas. Who's in it, Big D?
Alright, it's called Total Divas. It's supposed to premiere July 28th on the E! Network, bastards. And it's basically, they're going to follow two new divas and basically show their lives on the road with the other divas. If our,
no, they had to do a diva search.
Yeah. And the divas that are going to be in it is the Bella Twins, the Funkadactyls, I think Layla's supposed to be in it, and
Natalia.
Natalia. And somebody was saying that this is probably the reason why the Bella Twins returned to TV.
They also said, that is the reason why there was they purposely took their match out of Mania to show how they felt about it on camera. And well, I hope it's as critically acclaimed and groundbreaking as the Kardashian show. I hope it's as spellbinding as somebody named Aisha, so this joke can work. Give me something quick.
Soup.
Name an Aisha that I can use that joke with. I don't watch that much.
Me neither.
The Soup.
Okay, well, actually, I like the Soup, so use another one.
Dude, I haven't watched E! that much since the late 90s when they had actual good shows on, like Comedy Attractions, The Soup, and Howard Stern.
Damn. That's true. Okay. Yeah, I hope it's as groundbreaking as,
that stupid swimmer guy show, whatever the hell that dude.
Oh, the Lock Team.
Yeah.
The Lock Team.
The what?
I hope it's as groundbreaking as that, or E! News, or
Ryan Seacrest, or Meeting the Joneses, bastards.
I'm probably gonna watch it on mute. That's exactly what I did with the Hills for a while. I did not care who they were. I just wanted to stare at them, watch them on mute. To this day, I have no idea what that show was about.
You actually watched The Hills?
On mute. Just to stare at the one girl and the other girl. That's how it meant to me. I can't remember their damn names.
Oh, damn.
But Total Divas, guys, are you guys gonna watch Total Divas?
I watched the first episode and made my decision after that.
I'm gonna try my very best to look at their eyes. I won't succeed very well.
Oh my god.
It's like, what's that? Oh, she did what? Damn. That bitch. You know? So, yeah, you know. But I'll watch it for Natalia. There you go.
Added that too.
You know, it would have been great, though, if you had some of these former dudes come in as well, go in there 2 cents. Like, would have been nice if Maurice could have squeezed in there, or Ivory, or somebody. Kelly, you know?
No Kelly.
Please, no.
Okay.
Well, they would have Maria on there, but because of the Bella twins, you know, she couldn't be there.
Yeah. You think there's going to be mention of the fact that one Bella's dating Daniel Bryan? Which one is that? Big D? I know you know.
Bree, and I think Nikki dates Cena.
Yeah.
Dude, I mean, he knows perfectly.
What? Oh.
And he knows which Bella's dating who.
No, I don't.
He does.
That's because somebody brought it up on another podcast, and I know that.
Okay, I believe you. I just wonder if every once in a while that one Bella has goat face hair all over herself.
Ew.
Okay.
That wasn't a censor, I'm just saying. But anyway.
Moving on. Anybody? Did y'all ever talk about Cesaro and the?
Oh yeah, it was an excellent match. That's all I was saying.
Oh, okay. So it looks like it's going to be a big feud between the Shield and Kane and Daniel Bryan.
That's pretty much telling you that the Shield's getting the tag belt.
Yeah, I was hoping Sandow and Cody Rhodes got the belts, but you know, by the way it's going, it probably is going to be the Shield.
Nice counter by Randy Orton on Cody Rhodes Monday.
Yeah, that was a good match.
I did see that. Yeah, I did see that.
That was very nice. Randy Orton has always been good at counters.
And I think Randy's pretty much happy that he had another Jersey incident anymore.
I don't think we mentioned this in the show right quick before we get into the show. Like, is it true that Orton forgot his lines on that one show?
Well, on Jersey? No. Well, yeah, we did mention that because he messed up on the.
I might have forgot. It's just looking at it now. That's one of the funniest things I've ever seen.
Yeah, he messed up on the promo with Booker T.
David, and I thought he kept saying "It's my time." I didn't realize he was saying "my line." What's my line?
Oh God.
Oh my God! Please tell me he didn't pull a Psycho Sid.
Oh.
Line.
Oh God! But anyway, yeah. But the going on the Shield, I wonder. A lot of times, are they going to do Freebirds or even TNA with Triple X, where any two of them can defend them in a match? Which makes sense in a way if they did it that way.
Yeah, pretty much. But I did like the way that they got rid of Taker again.
You did or didn't?
Did.
Yeah. Oh my God, that was great.
I did like the match with the 6-man tag when he was in.
Yeah.
Taker keeps proving again and again that he can still go.
Of course.
Sadly, this probably means we won't see him again until WrestleMania.
Yeah, he won't be back. Yeah. He's good.
Have you heard this shit? I was talking to BD about this the other day. how one rumor is they have all three of them fight Taker at Mania next year.
What?
The Shield. They said that all the Shield was going to take on Taker this shit for the street.
3-on-1.
If it's done correctly, but
well, they did it with Bossman and
they
Show.
did. Yeah.
Was that right?
They did.
Was it Bossman and Show?
Yeah, it was Bossman.
No,
I thought it
was Bossman and Albert.
Yeah, Bossman
and Albert. Yeah, you're
My
correct.
bad.
Yeah, it was Bossman and Albert. Yeah.
So, especially you got these three talented guys, so I think with these three guys and Taker, it can't work.
I still want Jericho.
We do. We all do.
I still want to be Jericho versus Taker.
That would be a better story, though, like if Taker finally gave them their first loss. So they would have to, be, as a team, be undefeated till Mania then.
Yeah, that'd be too long of a way, though.
Yeah. It would be a very perfect fitting. Instead of doing the Taker thing in the feud, what if he had CM Punk come back and do it? Beat all three of them one by one.
Here's the thing.
Yes.
CM Punk, I don't know what you can do with him now. I honestly have no idea what to do with him now. I mean, it's just, what do you do? What do you do with him now?
Is he coming?
He should have never.
He's coming back next month.
I think I've heard of it. I've heard
the
about
rumor
it.
is supposed to stay out till SummerSlam, but it's not been confirmed.
Yeah.
Or if you ever return.
Yeah, that's another thing. He's
too busy tweeting pictures of him at baseball and hockey games.
Yeah. And stay away from that dude, Paul. Whatever that guy's name.
He's talking about the UFC fight.
Yeah, what was that guy's name, Paul?
Chill on him.
Yeah, stay away from him, CM Punk. Unlike Chris Brown and Sean Merriman, that dude really will try to kick your ass.
Yeah.
Like Chael Sonnen, his friend John Bones Jones, the one that kicked his ass.
Oh man, hold up. We got to get into something after this.
What? Go ahead.
I'm just saying, that was just what I heard that fight Bones
You guys talking
Jones
about?
beat the shit out of him.
Speaking of fights, our dear friend on the GWC group, Reggie Tiller, had put up a video that had me rolling on the floor. I mean, I was laughing so hard today, I couldn't hold it in. He put out, he is claiming, he as a matter of fact declares that Floyd Mayweather is going down. He says he thinks that Floyd Mayweather is going to be beat by this kid. Yeah. He thinks he honestly believes that Guerrero is going to knock him out.
Really?
He is swearing up and down that Guerrero is going to knock out Mayweather.
That's not a bet I'm willing to take.
That's what I'm saying. He really believes this. Now, I ain't kept up boxing forever. But like that's the thing. He can't stand Floyd Mayweather because he hates.
That's what I'm wondering. That's what really is about his hatred of Mayweather.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing.
Well, good luck with that.
He claims that that's what I'm saying. It's Mayweather. You know what I mean?
This guy, he's talking about Mr. 42-0 Mayweather's going down?
Yes. He says that Mayweather is going down. Now, if it does happen, we will get on this next show, and we will totally do a shout-out for Mr. Tiller and his amazing call. You heard it right here, folks. On our show, too, Reggie Tiller said it. He said that Mayweather's going down. Now, if it happens, just imagine the win he's gonna get here. So we're gonna wait and see if this really happens. I'm intrigued to know what's gonna happen now. Tiller says he's going down.
If he does, we can give him $100,000 in spirit.
Yeah, we will do that. We'll give him points.
Spirit, like in invisible dollars.
Man, if I was Tiller and I was that confident, I would put a little money on this fight.
That is pretty ballsy.
Yeah, that is ballsy. He's saying Mayweather's going to lose. I wonder.
And on that note, is there anything else from WWE that we need to cover?
Touch Shield. I think we covered pretty much
anything that mattered.
You want to talk about the new facility that they built in Florida?
don't live in Florida, so not really.
Okay.
Good for them. It's good for the NXT people.
Alright. Well, then I guess we can go to TNA.
On the dark side of the moon.
Oh, joy. Let me find my Aces and Eights hat.
Dude, let me get an anti-inflammatory.
Let me put on my Go Garrett Bischoff t-shirt.
Dude, let me go buy some more toilet paper.
Let me go get my West Briscoe wristbands.
Yeah.
He actually has wristbands.
No.
God damn it.
The only reason I'm watching TNA tonight is the return of Chris Sabin. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chris Sabin's worth it.
I really hope he takes care of his legs this time.
Damn shame that Alex Shelley's in there.
I miss Machine Guns. And what else?
Well, we talk about the.
Do you think Matt Morgan's ever gonna win this thing?
What?
You think Matt Morgan's ever gonna win that belt?
Hell no.
What, Matt Morgan?
Yeah.
Yeah, Matt Morgan.
Gonna win the world title?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
No, man, I was talking about the knockout style. That'd be a win for
Well, Eric Young's still holding the knockout tag titles.
Wow.
You just turned my joke so sad. But no, in all seriously, you don't think he's ever gonna win it?
No.
He's just not the guy. If they do it, it'd be stupid because he's not the guy. He's just not the guy.
He had his chance back in, I can't remember when he was doing that.
3 years ago, wasn't it?
When he did that whole blueprint Matt Morgan thing again, he had his chance. Then they floundered.
But his finisher was not good. His finisher sucked. It didn't look right.
What, a Carter blueprint? It's the same thing Sheamus does.
It's just something the way he did it didn't look right.
Mm-hmm. But and I really am disappointed with TNA because more other things. They could turn Mickey heel during that match with Velvet Sky. A good match, weak ending though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was actually a decent match. But yes, I guess they're doing it slowly. It looks like that's where it's gonna go.
Yeah, but they could.
Christ, that was the last time she was heel.
That was back in WWE.
Oh, man, she could be a crazy heel again. That'd be great.
Yeah, so it's way overdue.
Yeah.
Tara Terrell beat Tara, which made no sense to me, and from what she said on her Twitter, that's pretty much going to be the last we see of her for a while.
I believe it.
I missed her. What?
Anybody try to find those one night only TNA pay-per-views yet?
I was trying, but no luck, not yet. I still want to see the S Division one. That Joker's Wild one doesn't really interest me.
Yeah.
But
it just sounds crazy. I'm not really that interested.
And for God's sakes, can we please get Taz off the announce table?
It's time to go. It's time to go.
Can we please?
It's time. No, I understand how he feels. It's time to go.
No, man.
I know. I do agree.
It's time for him to get his ass off it.
The spokesman for ACE, but in commentating, just damaging the product.
When the match between Rude and Austin Aries versus Chavo and Hernandez, that was so annoying having him and Christopher Daniels go back and forth, and I was just like, can y'all just shut up and let me watch the match?
I would like to see Daniels do commentating.
Yeah, but it would have been better without Taz there.
I'm saying, I would like to see that become a thing, like him all of a sudden doing commentating for a while.
Yeah.
That'd be interesting.
And TNA, I would be pissed if they do not do a Bad Influence versus Aries and Rude. I don't know why they put the belts back on Chavo and Hernandez. You know, it would have been better just to have Bad Influence versus Aries and Rude.
I think they're gonna get those belts back, and then it's gonna be them and Bad Blood.
They need to do that.
Yeah.
And no Fortune. Stop with this whole Fortune reunion BS. Dang, it didn't work then. It ain't gonna work now.
Please, I hope they.
I had the biggest high hopes for Fortune.
No.
I thought Fortune was gonna be a gold mine.
Double entendre.
Yeah. And I guess we gotta get to the biggest problem. This week.
Has AJ picked a side yet?
No.
Okay, moving on.
For guys, you gotta say it's TNA. No more. I'm begging you. No more. No more with Sting. I love Sting. I respect Sting. Sting is the reason why I watch wrestling. But for God's sakes, you beat a dead horse to fucking death. You beat him to the point where there's pretty much no more horse left. I mean, I know.
We love you, Sting.
But this whole thing of Sting keep coming back, leaving coming back is getting old and stupid now. I mean, Sting.
You gotta have Brooke there to Sting.
I wouldn't have brought either of them there. I mean, yeah, I know Sting could go, but
Sting.
You can't keep going back to the well and trying to bring back Sting every time and think there's a big shocker. Oh my God, it's Sting! I mean, it's getting old and redundant. It's Sting! I mean, it's getting old and redundant. People pretty much know it's Sting. When people pretty much know it's him, you lose all the suspense out of the whole angle. It makes no sense. Nobody wants to see Bully Ray versus Sting at
please don't give us that, guy.
Absolutely not.
Please don't do
Nobody wants to see that, and for damn sure, nobody wants to see Hogan versus Bully Ray at the pay-per-view.
Please.
Nobody is going to pay money to see that.
No.
Unless he's pulling a redundant Jeff Jarrett, just gonna lay there and let Bully Ray pin him.
Oh God! Hey guys, funny story. You guys, who was there? I think only Pierre was there. I don't think you were there that night. Should I? The night that there was this, I remember this pay-per-view specifically. It was the night where they teased a person in black boots showing up to TNA. This was years ago.
Jesus,
He remembers it. Oh God, it was so funny, man. I mean, for those listening, it was a night we had our regular pay-per-view nights, and this night it was rumored that Sting was going to come. Of course, he didn't come till months later.
The first TNA pay-per-view, 3-hour pay-per-view, wasn't it?
Yeah, and they teased this thing, and everybody thought it was going to be Sting. And then when the camera shows his boots get out of the car and everything, we're going nuts because he comes walking up. Yeah, he did. He came out of the room, and then the camera finally pans up, and it's not Sting.
Who was it?
It was Savage. Oh, it was funny as hell. Because when they tilted up, our friend Armand, who listens to the show, our friend Cap jumped up, and at first he thought it was Sting because of the jacket and everything. He jumps up and lands in front of the TV, and he's grabbing the TV, and it turned to be Macho Man, and he just almost had a damn seizure. It was great.
And we were all screaming like women and having a seizure.
You were feeling the madness. Oh, yeah.
Someone almost threw up.
It was awesome. It was one of the funniest. It was one of the funniest moments in the history of my life. Oh man.
Man, rest in peace, Randy Savage. Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, I give that.
But For God's sakes, TNA, nobody wants to see Sting wrestle Bully Ray. It's just stop. Just pick somebody else to face Bully Ray. Hell, put him up against Joe again. Somebody.
Joe just got. I think Joe's just now getting out of a depression he's been in about it. Because I mean,
if you want to really fuck with their minds, give Magnus that spot.
Does he already have enough already?
I'm just saying that'd be an interesting match, Magnus and Bully Ray. I think he's slowly getting there, and or Joe. Joe would be great. I mean, I'm starting to get this feeling now. AJ's gonna fight him at Bound for Glory, Bully Ray.
Of course he is.
Or they can go the usual route, just have Hardy go for it.
Oh, you didn't hear Hardy's considering retiring.
Yeah, I heard that.
I call BS.
Obviously.
But just no more. And it's funny. The last episode of Impact, they had all aces. They beat up on everybody, but somehow, someway, Sting's able to whoop everybody from Aces asses. And
it was so.
Wasn't this like a couple of weeks ago? They were whooping his ass too.
Funny how that works. I just want one.
It's the magic of Sting.
In my mind, I play in my mind. The Aces and Aces are in the ring. Of course, this is fantasy. This would never happen in real life. But in my mind, Aces and Aces are in the ring trying to come off as badasses. And then you hear that music like Shield, and then it's like and then just all three of them, Ambrose, Rollins, and Reigns, are just shaking their heads. They come in the ring and destroy the crap out of these jobbers.
Yeah.
They take all their mess and burn, baby, burn.
Yeah, that sounds like a good dream.
Yes. I dream about it every Thursday night.
Yeah.
I can see that.
I have another dream, but we can't go into details about it.
Of course not.
No.
It'd be too
gruesome. Animals?
No, it involves a lot of gore and stuff.
Okay. I'm just gonna pretend you said animals.
And on that note, we will end the show.
Yeah.
Alright.
But it's been a pretty slow week in wrestling, and with all the hype with WrestleMania and now things dying down, it's...
No matter how crappy TNA is tonight, I know this is going to be heard later, but the important thing is that tomorrow I'm watching Iron Man 30.
Lucky bastard.
I know. See, now I gave you something else to dream about, BT.
Oh, fuck you.
Go ahead and give us the closure.
Alright. On that note, I am Big D.
I'm the California Kid.
I am Pike.
And thank you for listening. And please subscribe, leave a comment.
Subscribe and tell your friends. Post it on your Facebook wall or link on Twitter. Tell everybody. Make us a hit. Make us Conan.
Help us go full force.
Ah! For the win.
Turn us into Cocabana.
What?